Alright guys, welcome to the very first episode of this new series where we go through every single D1 college football or basketball program one by one and learn more about each team. We're going alphabetically, so first up is one that you guys might actually not know too much about, Abilene Christian University. So let's go ahead and show some love out in Texas. Abilene Christian is located in Abilene, Texas, and they actually just made the jump to D1 pretty recently to the WAC conference. They were previously in Division II and even NAIA before that, and they've actually had some history of football success at the lower levels. They officially joined the FCS level in 2013 as a part of the Southland Conference and are now in the United Athletic Conference /WAC. They're still building as a D1 program, but they've been competitive and are trying to make a name for themselves in Texas, which is a state that's obviously stacked with football talent. In 2024, ACU went 9-5 with an extremely close loss to Texas Tech in Week 1, which they totally could have taken, and going 7-1 in conference play on top of winning the UAC and going to the FCS college football playoffs where they had a decent run until eventually losing to the infamous North Dakota State. Now for the upcoming season in 2025, they are looking to win their conference again, and the Wildcats are ready for revenge on North Dakota State if they meet again in the playoffs. Now basketball is where Abilene Christian has really made some noise. They joined Division I in 2013, and by 2019 they had already made their first NCAA Tournament appearance. Then in 2021 they had a crazy upset over number 3 seed Texas in the first round of March Madness. They only won by a point with the game-sealing free throws and steal by Joe Pleasant. That game was insane and put ACU on the map and on national headlines across the world. Since then they've stayed pretty solid in the WAC. In 2023-24, they finished around the middle of the pack with a 500 record, but they've got a strong culture and tough defense. If they can get a few consistent scores going into 24 and 25, I wouldn't be shocked to see them fighting for a conference title or another future Cinderella story in the tournament again. Alright, a few fun facts. ACU was founded in 1906 and is affiliated with the Church of Christ. They've produced a handful of NFL players and even a couple Olympic track stars. Their mascot is the Wildcat, and the football stadium is Anthony Field at Wildcat Stadium, which opened in 2017 and is super modern and nice for an FCS program. Alright, so that's Abilene Christian, definitely one of the newer faces in Division I, but already making moves, especially in basketball. So don't sleep on the Wildcats. If you're a fan, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and who are you hyped about this season?